Hello, my name is Rob, and today I'm going to go out to some charity shops and buy some books. Welcome to Rob's Randoms. On this channel, I make weekly videos about absolutely anything. It could be the review of a hotel or a food recipe or a random thing like this. So yes, I am running out of books. Ignore those. So I just figured I would go out to some local charity shops and see if I could find some, because they have always got loads of books. They're always really cheap, and it's just fun to go through and wander and kind of see what you can see. I did a video of this last year. You can watch that with the link up there. But yes, we're going to go out, see if we can find some books. Basically, what I'm looking for is preferably like some horror or like sci-fi kind of stuff. Some sort of thriller, maybe. I know that a lot of the books that they have at the charity shops are like light reads, like summer reads kind of stuff, more about romance and stuff. That's not generally what I'm interested in, but we're going to go out and we're going to see what we can find. And as we go through, I'll do a voiceover looking up what the books are, which I did afterwards to see what I should have bought that I didn't. But let's just go see what we can find. Let's go. Headway was supposed to be my first visit, but apparently they're not open on Sundays, something I probably should have looked up beforehand. But oh well, instead I went to my next destination, Lighthouse. The first thing I saw was how to cartoon or caricature anyone, but I'm not much of an artist, so I put it back. That may be for the best though, as it doesn't have a fantastic review on Goodreads. Next up was Hellraisers, about several famous actors who were also famously heavy drinkers. It sounded kind of interesting, but I don't know the actors too well, so again I put it back. And again, it probably was for the best, as it doesn't have a fantastic score on Goodreads, and the reviews aren't the most positive. I thought I saw The Odyssey by Homer, but it turns out to be a book about a cat instead. It has a good score on Goodreads, but I still put it back because I don't like being deceived. Then I came across Black Swan Green by David Mitchell. Now, I found out after getting home that this isn't David Mitchell the actor, instead this is the guy who wrote Cloud Atlas. I decided to pick it up because the book does have a good score on Goodreads and it sounded kind of interesting, but yes, later on I'm going to say that I bought this because I like David Mitchell. I'm wrong, this isn't him. I enjoyed seeing this, by the way. The Green Mile by Stephen King was released as 6 separate volumes, and here you could buy part 5. Next, I found The Invitation by Catherine Cookson. Never heard of this author before, but something drew me to this book. I think it was something about the vintage style of it, or the fact that nothing on the book explained what the story is at all. The back is just like quotes about how good the book is. I was intrigued though, and I just had to buy it. So I picked up the 2 books I wanted, Black Swan Green by David Mitchell, not that one, and The Invitation by Catherine Cookson, a book I knew literally nothing about. Then I just had to buy this Mensa card game IQ test thing, because I love that kind of thing. Altogether, this little haul cost me £2.50. So after this, I went to the next best place to get cheap books, the charity bookshelf in Tesco. Quite a lot of books here, there were some interesting ones, and frankly, a lot of tat. The first interesting one, though, was 127 Hours. Obviously made into a very famous film, but I've never seen that, and apparently the book is very good, so I just had to get that. I love how random the selection of books is at something like this. Behind the money pot, I found How to Work with Tools and Wood, a carpentry book from 1952. This version isn't though, this is only a 4th print from 1960, so this book is 66 years old. I also found the UFO Report 1991, and let me tell you, childhood me would have been all over that. Adult me, however, put it back and kept looking, where I came across Ghosts of Manhattan by George Mann. Now, cover artists don't get enough credit, because I was drawn to this book entirely because of this front cover. It's got that vintage style, the silhouette with the red holes for eyes, the blimp, the film noir style of it all. I didn't care what this book was about, I was going to buy it. So in the end I picked up 127 Hours and Ghosts of Manhattan, paid my money and headed home. So I managed to get myself 4 books. I'm rather happy with what they are. Hopefully I can read them, and then at the end of the year I do a video ranking and talking about every book I've read this year. Let's see how many of these actually end up on that list. Right, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got this far, click like and subscribe. It really would help me out. Otherwise, thank you for watching. My name's Rob, and I'll see you in another random video next week.